Welcome.
Some ideas in this farm were taken from the Plantera strategies page of the Terraria wiki at Gamepedia. The link to that page is in the description below. However, most of the design is completely original, and unlike Gamepedia's design, this farm is 100% AFK. Here's how the farm works. 2 teleporters are placed about 50 blocks away from each other and 8 blocks off the ground to keep wraiths away from the player in case the farm runs at night. The teleporters are surrounded by a wooden box with about 2 blocks of air between the teleporter and the box on all sides, but the top, which has about 6 blocks of air between it and the teleporter to give the player room to stand on. Notice that the teleporter as well as the blocks surrounding it have been hammered flat so Plantera cannot grip onto the blocks and harm the player. The front side, however, is not hammered flat because Plantera can't harm the player by gripping onto that side. Also note that the lava sits at the bottom of the box to prevent hostile NPCs from spawning inside. And any entities that do somehow enter the box, like wraiths or man-eaters, will die instantly from the lava. 4 super dart traps are placed with flamethrowers right in front of them to prevent Plantera from getting too close to the player. Don't worry, the darts will pass right through the flamethrowers. On the other side, the setup is the exact same except that there's a bridge to help the player get through this door here, and a wooden stopper behind the teleporter to stop the player's momentum when he reaches it. These will help you get onto the teleporter quickly and easily before Plantera can do too much damage. There's also a switch here connected to a 1-second timer which makes the teleporters and all the traps go off every second. Because you'll be going back and forth on the teleporters, Plantera will never be able to get you, and the traps will kill her. Finally, above the farm there are a series of spiky ball traps and spear traps, which will also go off with the timer. These traps up here aren't necessary like the ones below, but they will help kill Plantera much easier. Time to see the farm in action. As you can see, I've cleared a path from Plantera's bulb to the farm surface. For those of you who don't know, Plantera's bulb spawns in the underground jungle after killing all 3 mechanical bosses. Breaking it with a pickaxe will summon Plantera immediately. Once it starts, close the door. It may be a little tough because you're constantly teleporting back and forth, but you have to do it to keep the spiky balls and any hostile NPCs from getting you. Next, jump off the opposite teleporter for a little bit so Plantera will move to the middle. This is often where you'll take a little bit of damage, but once you get her in the middle of the farm, she won't be able to get you anymore. At this point, you'll no longer have to do anything, although it's helpful to summon a minion to fight for you. As you can see, I've sped up the clip because my farm still takes about 9 minutes even with all my traps and such, so make sure that when you do this, you have a book to read or homework to do or something. Also make sure that you're wearing powerful armor as well as a shield accessory to prevent any knockback and damage from Plantera's tentacles while the farm is running. These can hit you occasionally, but it's never enough to kill you. As the farm runs, Plantera will occasionally get closer to one side, but the flamethrowers will push her back to the middle. When Plantera goes into enraged form, she won't be pushed back by the flamethrowers anymore, but her defense will be so steeply decreased at this point that she'll die before she can reach you. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, comment below which other bosses you want to see me make an AFK farm for. This is Epic Hobbit signing off.